could have seen the look on all of your faces when TSM and North America were the winners of the Blue Rift Rivals tournament. Good God, did we have you all fleeced? North America's so weak. North America's so pathetic. Walter can't talk about League of Legends history. He's got to talk about world history because North America's never done anything in League of Legends history. Blah, 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 blah. God, I wish I could have seen the look on all of your faces while Mike Young and Phoenix One laid waste to the three best teams Europe had to offer, while even Cloud9 with their slowly reaching ceiling laid waste to the three best teams that Europe had to offer. I wish I could have seen the look on your faces the moment you realized that Europe was gonna fail you, especially yours, Chase. Because at the end of the day, you bet against America during its Independence Day, during the 4th of July. I don't know how much more American we can get at that moment. The 4th of July. 2 days later, we're starting a tournament, and Europe's the teams to beat. I'm kind of flabbergasted that you all went in on Europe. But you know what? I got to admit something. The gambler that I am, I'm a smart man. I always have a backup plan. So I do have to say, Thursday night, Chase, you messaged me on Discord. You made some comment about, oh, it's Europe. They always sandbag day one. People, we're not worried about North America. There's still 2 days left. And that done to me. That got into my brain. And you're right. You were right. I had to have a backup plan. I was kind of sad and mopey on the preview episode of it. And I was tired. And granted, North America hadn't done a lot to make me seem very confident. But I was so confident that I went out and I bought a flag. I bought a flag. Now, originally it was supposed to be for that episode, but I bought it too late. That's fine, no problems. That's my fault. But after Thursday night, this thought that North America did well in week 1 of Worlds and then fell apart, and Europe was the one. The fact that H2K was in the semifinals, it gnawed at me. It gnawed at my brain. So I went out and I bought a European flag. I'm going to admit it. I bought a European Union flag, and I was all ready to eat my crow and to say, yep, Europe was better than North America at this tournament, and whatever, international tournaments don't matter, which they still don't. Let's not pretend that they do just because North America won. They don't actually matter, but in this argument of North America and European bragging rights, certainly North America has won. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I ordered that on Thursday night. It was probably 1 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. So I have to say, folks, one of those flags has shown up on time. One of those flags was ready, waiting for me to don it, to come out here and to decry which region was truly supreme. And one of them hasn't. One of them is still lost. It hasn't shown up yet. And, I don't want you guys to have to guess which one it is, but I do. I want to play a little game. I want you all to guess which flag hasn't shown up yet, and I'll give you a hint. The flag that didn't show up is the flag of the region that didn't show up to Rift Rivals. So think about it. Think about it. Now put that name in your head. Which region? Which flag didn't show up? I think it's kind of obvious, but you know what? I'll let y'all think about it. But that being said, as a gambling man, as a smart man, I had a backup plan, and I didn't need it. That's great. But as a gambling man, there comes a time when you're on top of the world, when you're riding high, you got all your chips stacked up, your head, you're so far ahead. You're being served drinks left and right. You got high roller suite in your name. The casino boss is paying very close attention. You make sure you're not counting cards, but you don't cheat. You don't have to cheat when you're this good. And it gets to a point where finally any man will get up from the table and take his winnings, and he'll go off into the sunset. He'll go back up to that high roller suite. He'll take what he has, and he will, he'll go out on top. I'm not that man. I want to play one more hand with you. I'm on top of the world right now. North America beat Europe. Ceades has been made to look like a fool. I would say that's a pretty good place to call it quits, to toss in the proverbial towel, to go to sleep for the night. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Either way, Europe or North America winning, I have something special to announce and to unveil for you guys. So, let's just do away with all this crap real quick, Let's just do away with all of it. Jacket can go. Old Glory, she can go, and let's get serious. I have been your Guest Alliance World Heavyweight Champion for 2 events now. And I think it is time that you all begin treating me as such. I'm on a 3-match, 3-game winning streak if we include Riff Rivals. I am an expert for a reason. I think it is time for you all to treat me with the respect that I deserve. But I do want to thank a few people in particular for making what is about to happen a reality. I would like to thank the lovely patrons at patreon.com/roughdraftspod. KT3, Tim, Tony, and Frostbite. Without your support, this moment probably wouldn't be all that possible. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for what you guys do. So thank you so much. But enough about that. This is about me. This is about your Guess the Lines World Heavyweight Champion. And as with all things, a champion needs something to designate themselves out from the masses. Kings have crowns. Sports have trophies, medals. Championships can have belts. Chase, I know this is something you and I have joked about for a while, but the joke's over. It's time to get serious. That is why today I am proud to present the Guess the Lines World Heavyweight Championship belt. And it seems only fitting that I, your champion, be the one to unveil it. Now, it may not be the prettiest, may not be the gaudiest, but it gets the job done, much like myself. You don't become a 2-time champion without a lot of hard work, without some blood, without some sweat, without some tears. And I want you guys to pay very close attention to what it says here on the nameplate. I don't know if y'all can read that sideways, but it says Walter Ceades Fedczuk. Not listener of the Rough Drafts podcast, not viewer of the Rough Drafts podcast, not Chase Wassenaar, not Red Shirt King, not geeky stats nerd. Make no mistake, this is my belt. This is my championship. And no one is going to take it away from me, because I will do whatever it takes to keep this belt here in lovely upstate New York and keep it out of that disgusting, depressing, rain-soaked pit that is Seattle, Washington. Don't you know that Starbucks was invented there? Good God. Disgusting. So with that being said, I want to thank you once again, our lovely patrons at patreon.com/roughdraftspod. I want to thank you, our viewers and listeners, for, let's be frank, tuning into the best part of the show, which is me. And I want to give a parting word to my friend and co-host, Chase. Chase, we've been doing this for nearly 4 years now. Beginning, you got the better of me, but I'm the champion now. I'm the one with the initiative. I'm the one who figured it all out. And I'm the one with the gold. So, if you don't mind, I would appreciate it if you treated me with the respect I deserve from now on. Because the fans, let's face it, they aren't here for losers. They're here for a winner. They're here for me. And the only way you get to become a winner is by beating one, and I don't see that. I don't foresee that happening anytime in the near future. And if you want to, you can keep trying, keep guessing. I'm sure you feel very comfortable with your little lead right now, but being the stats guy you can see there's still a lot of time left. And I don't know if you noticed, but last week I won both weeks, won both regions. So you could say I'm riding a little bit of a hot streak. I will do whatever it takes to keep this belt. But no. If you're feeling peckish, you can try and wrench it out of my cold, dead hands. So, until next time, bye, Internet.